It's only one ginger today. I'm Laurie with Journey with the Gingers, and the reason why it's just me is that our next trip doesn't include Hannah. I'll be vlogging that one all by myself. I'm kind of nervous about it too. And today I'm going to do 3 things in this video. First, we're going to draw for our giveaway. Yay, excited about that. I already have everybody's names in here. Second, we're going to do a quick overview of some packing ideas that I have, but not a big overview. Just some quick things about what's the difference between packing for a New England, Canada cruise and a tropical cruise. Kind of obvious, but we're going to go over it. And then the third is going to talk about the itinerary for our trip on the Norwegian Escape. It's Mimi and I, which is my mom. If you haven't met Mimi yet, you will. And it's going to be on the Norwegian Escape, as I said, and we're going to Canada and New England. And we're going to talk about that itinerary also and what kind of excursions we're going to take. So let's get started. First, the giveaway. Yay! Alright, so what are they winning? The person whose name is John are going to win our favorite adapter for plug-ins for the cruise ship. For those of you who are new to cruising, there's only usually a couple plugs, maybe sometimes one on the cruise ship. So we always bring this adapter with us, and this is the new one for the winter, but it's exactly the one that we use on our own trips. It has 2 USB plugs and 3 prong plugs also. That's included in the giveaway. Also, this is ours, the ones we use, but a lanyard. And I always take this in my carry-on because as soon as you go to get on the ship, they give you your card. So I always take it in my carry-on. And you're going to get, the winner's going to get a full pack of these lanyards. I think there's 3 in there. It's awesome. Also, Hannah and my husband William went to Washington, D.C. in March of this year. And we're going to include the links to that playlist in this video for you to watch. It's a great destination to visit as a family. So you're going to get a magnet and some postcards from Washington, D.C. Hannah has done a great job of collecting some beautiful postcards. Look at this one, it's so pretty. Kind of news. From her trips to Washington, D.C. And she also got some from our trip to the Eastern Caribbean and the Carnival Magic. So those are going to be included as well. And finally, we got to bring a little bit south to your present. Your prize, actually. We're going to bring a little south to your prize. And we're going to give you some southern treats. I always laugh because moon pies and RC Cola go well together in the South, but I'm not going to put an RC Cola in the package. So let's get started with the drawing. So excited. Alright, I put everybody's name that commented below the giveaway video and subscribe to our social media and our channel in this basket, and the winner is, let's see who it is, Mary Miller. Congratulations, Mary Miller. I'm going to ask that you message us on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll put those links below so that you can do that, which you already subscribed to one of them anyway. So just message us and send us your address, and we will get these prizes in the mail to you. Congratulations, Mary Miller. Okay, now let's talk about packing. I created a packing list for all of our trips, and as we pack, I highlight it so you can tell I'm in the middle of packing right now. So, our packing list is actually going to be made available to you in the link below. If you want to watch a really good packing video that has all of Hannah and I's favorite things to pack, I'm going to include that information right now in this video. So just click on that link and it'll take you right to that video. But also, our packing list for this trip will be available in a link below, which is a Google Doc. You just click on it and it'll take you to this packing list. Hopefully that'll help you. The only difference that we have with packing for this trip and packing for the Eastern Caribbean, of course, is obvious, warmer clothes, because the high is in the 60s on this trip. So warmer clothes, less bathing suits. We do have the thermal spas, so I'm taking 1 swimsuit and 1 cover-up just in case you want to visit there. But other than that, a lot less swimsuits and a lot warmer clothes. Kind of easy. Also, I added binoculars to this list because I think we're going to get some really pretty things that we can possibly see on the shore as we're going in, or maybe even some whales. So that's an addition to this. Other than that, it's pretty similar. But like I said, the link to this document is below. Finally, included in my packing list is my binder. Those of you that know me know that I'm very, very organized, and I like to have everything in one location. I'm traveling with Mimi this time, and so we have a lot of information. Like, she has some special assistance because she has to have wheelchair assistance to get on the ship because of her back issues. So all that's here, including the email from Norwegian where I arranged that. But in the binder, I have lots of things. I'm going to go very quickly. But I have my luggage tags printed and the tag holders. I also have some flight information, hotel information, so I have our confirmation for our reservation. Also cruise documents, that's very important. You need those to get on the ship. Cruise documents. And this information about what we've already paid for, which we paid for almost everything up front. So all the receipts for that, more cruise documentation, and then excursions that we have purchased. Also with Norwegian, if you do specialty dining, you have to make your reservations. Probably it's best to make your reservations ahead of time. So we have the reservation confirmations in here, and I also have reserved times for 2 shows, and those 2 shows confirmation and reservations are in here as well. Also, one of our excursions, which I'll explain in a little bit, is through a private company, and so that information from that company that I received in the email is also here. Before we begin going over the itinerary for our trip, I would like to go ahead and stop and ask that if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please click that link below. Also, at this time, if you really like what we're talking about, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Alright, so cruise itinerary is on the back of the binder, and just sharing a couple of things that with you that we're going to be doing. We're going to fly to New York on Saturday. The cruise ship actually leaves on Sunday, but we always recommend going in the day before, just in case, because we felt that in Fort Lauderdale when we had to go to Fort Myers, Florida, and then back to Fort Lauderdale. So we know it's important. Alright, so we're going to go in the day before. We're going to go, we're actually going to stay in Weehawken, New Jersey. But the neat thing about it is we're staying at a hotel that's right across the Hudson River from where the cruise ship docks. So when we get up in the morning, we can look across the river and see our cruise ship there waiting on us, which I think is pretty cool. Plus, it's a lot cheaper to stay at that hotel. Alright, I'll also give you a tour of that hotel on the vlog. Sunday, of course, we're having breakfast at the hotel, which is included, another plus. And then we're heading to the cruise ship. Like I said before, we do have assistance with my mom. So we are getting there at 10, and we know that they start boarding at 12, but we hope that maybe she gets on there a little bit earlier to beat some of the crowd, but we'll see. I'm sure they'll be fine, that they handle it really well. We have dinner reservations that night at Teppanyaki, which is a Japanese restaurant on the Norwegian Escape where they cook in front of you, so I'm excited about that. Then Monday is a sea day, and on sea day, we're just having a nice casual day, hopefully, having dinner in the main dining room that night. But we're also seeing a show called The Choir of Men that night. So that's going to be kind of fun. For Tuesday, we are going to be in St. John, Bay of Fundy, New Brunswick. We are going to just do a tour on our own that day. We really didn't see an excursion that we really wanted to do, and we just kind of want to enjoy the town. We're going to get off the ship at our leisure and just walk around and enjoy. I'm sure Mimi wants to get her lobster roll, so we'll do that. And then we're going to get back on the ship, and we have dinner that night at Le Bistro, which is our French restaurant. So I'm excited. I know it's going to be delicious. On Wednesday, we're going to be in Halifax, Nova Scotia. For that excursion, we're doing the Big Pink Bus, which is a hop on and hop off bus. So we're kind of going to map out where we want to go, and we're going to get on and off the bus and just enjoy that. That night's dinner will also be in the main dining room or the buffet, wherever we choose to eat that night. Thursday is Bar Harbor, Maine, and we have a tour of a short excursion from NCL to the Acadia National Park, and that night we have a dinner reservation at Cagney's on the ship. And that is a steakhouse. So I really know that's going to be really good too. Friday, we'll be in Portland, Maine. And in Portland, Maine, the excursion we wanted was sold out. So we found a company, and we will vlog about them and hopefully have great reviews. It had great reviews on TripAdvisor. Where it's a lighthouse tour and a tour of Kennebunkport. And that's, Mimi really wanted to go see both of those, because one of her relatives, I think it was her cousin, used to maintain and was a lighthouse keeper at one of the lighthouses. So we're going to go there. and she definitely wanted to see Kenny Bluntport, so we're going to go there as well. So we had that set up, and that dinner that night is in the main dining room or the buffet, wherever we choose. There's other restaurants on there on the ship as well, so we'll probably decide that night. The show for that night is After Midnight. Very excited about that. On Saturday we have a sea day, and we're eating dinner on our own. We haven't decided where yet. And then Sunday we arrive in New York, and we are going straight to the airport and getting on a plane and heading home. So we have a lot planned, and a lot that we needed to do reservations for, which is different for us because we usually go with Carnival, and Carnival doesn't have, it has specialty restaurants but not as many, and you don't have to reserve the shows for Carnival. So we're interested in how this process works. It's a lot of more pre-planning than Carnival, but we've heard wonderful things about the Norwegian Escape. If you're interested in our trip or interested in the ship Norwegian Escape, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel because we're going to vlog through it. And like I said, it's my first time vlogging without Hannah, but I'll try to do my best, and I'm sure it's going to be edited well because Hannah's going to do the editing when I get back. So thank y'all so much. Appreciate everyone that entered the drawing. Congratulations to Mary Miller. Please, once again, please get in contact with us with your information. When we get more subscribers, we'll have another drawing because we're excited how fast we're growing, and we appreciate everyone that's had interest in our channel. Now, if you have any questions about our journey on the Norwegian Escape, please comment them below because we'll try to answer as much as we can, and if there's some things that we can answer after the trip, we'll do that too. Please remember to like this video by hitting the thumbs up, and also if you haven't subscribed and you want to watch our journey on the Norwegian Escape to Canada and to New England, please go ahead and subscribe because we will be posting the vlogs when we get back. I definitely appreciate you watching, and please continue to journey on. Bye.